We suffer not because of reality, but because of how we expect it to be. I learned this lesson the hard way, and let me tell you how it all started. When I came to Sri Lanka, I thought I was going to teach children English at SOS Village. But instead, I ended up at a temporary location called LC House. When I entered the house, it was very dirty, with no clean bed sheets, insects crawling around everywhere, not a single volunteer inside. I was left alone and I thought to myself, how is it possible that Isaac welcomes volunteers like this? That night, I wanted to go back to the Netherlands. I felt frustrated, disappointed, scared, uncomfortable, and the combination of being alone and being in a dirty place was mentally tough. I stepped out of my comfort zone and I had to get used to going back to the basics and reminded myself that I came to Sri Lanka for one goal, and that is to help other people. That's why I decided to stay and get through this. After 2 weeks, I was still not able to go to the SOS village, so I had to choose another project. I ended up at the IUHS campus that was built by a Buddhist monastery. Before going to Sri Lanka, I learned a lot about Buddhism. And now I end up here? I believe it was literally a sign of the universe. I was surrounded by monks and nuns, and after every conversation with them, I could relate a lot. All the struggles I had during the first 2 weeks in Sri Lanka was because of my mindset and by being attached to my expectations. Not to forget to mention that my insecurity about my English and having to teach students UX UI design was also a big part of my suffering. I had to learn to accept the situation as it is and see it as a challenge for me to grow mentally stronger. Everything happens for a reason, but during the hard times, we don't understand why it is happening. We become aware of it afterwards. Every tough experience is the way to build wisdom that comfort could never teach you.